it's Stephanie. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching my channel. I decluttered my home office. I'm so excited to share it with you. I just needed to get rid of some stuff. This room is such a pretty room. It's a wonderful room, but it just got to be a kind of dumping ground for me. I just would throw things in here. I had a little bench right here, and it would just be like, oh, I'll just deal with this later. I'll set this here, and then I'll set this here, and I'll set this here, and I'll set this here. And it just got to where I literally couldn't even walk in here. It was so full of stuff. And what was this stuff? Did I need all this stuff? I just had so much stuff. I'm actually embarrassed to show you my before, but I'm just gonna let it hang out there because I have so much stuff I want to get rid of. I am so inspired by this that I want to declutter everything, like my whole life. I want to like start over. I just want it all gone. I'm so excited. I am embarrassed to show you what it looked like before, but here goes. Bothering me right now is right up there. I just need to dust and clean, and I started thinking, do I need all this stuff? What is all this stuff? I'm not even sure. So I'm going to check it out and see if I can declutter. I am someone who does not like to get rid of stuff, so we'll see. That would be really cool. Okay, I washed everything, and this is what I'm keeping. I'm keeping this. I'm just going to set it on my desk though, and I'm going to use these little pieces of paper up. This was kind of cute. It was a bunch of little pewter things from a Christmas village. I think I'm going to leave that in there in case my grandkids want to play with it. So I'll put this in the living room on one of my end tables, which is kind of where I had it for a while. This is really cute. I'm going to keep it in here. This is cute, and it was a gift from my kids, but they don't remember giving it to me, and I don't love it, so that one's going to go to the thrift store. This is super cute. Somebody gave to me a little angel. Looks like it's going to be a tree ornament along with this, which was a tree ornament. So those two are going to go in the Christmas pile. I don't want to get that confused. I'll put that over there. These three are cute. They're just my style, so they're staying. This was a gift I just got, and it's gorgeous, so it's going to go back up there, but the box is not. I'm going to put that in my boxes with my wrapping. My holy water is staying right where it's at. This is the plate that was underneath that one candle. So I'm going to put it with my candles in case I need something to put a candle on. This was in here, and it's a broken piece of one of my favorite cups. So I'm going to see if I can glue that back on. That's why I saved it. This is just a cool rock. Don't know where it came from. It's going to go in the garden. My crown either is going to go back up there or maybe in my closet. This little transistor radio is going to the thrift store. This is also going to the thrift store. And this is my palm from Palm Sunday, so that's staying. Supposed to bring it back to church next year, and they burn it to make the ashes for Palm Sunday, so that's pretty cool. This is a cute little magnet I'm going to put on my fridge. This is cute, but it's going to the thrift store. Also cute, but going to the thrift store. And this is going to the thrift store with this camera, which is a film camera that's not special or sentimental or anything, so it's going. This I do love because it's Yosemite, and my son bought it for me when he worked there, so I'm going to keep it. I'm definitely keeping this. My husband carved it, but I'm going to give it a better place, more prominent spot out in the living room or dining room, along with this, since he carved them both. And this cute little card I have to show you is just adorable. A friend of mine makes these. So you take the lid off, and then what's inside is this little tab, and you pull it. How cute is that? I love you. And a happy birthday. So I'm going to save that, and I'm going to give it to somebody when it's their birthday. Why was I saving it? Just because I think it's so cute? Yes, but I'm going to pass it along. So now I'm just going to set my stuff back up without all the extras and see what I've got. Wish me luck. Okay, that's better. I even had room to bring in something that was somewhere else, and I needed a place for it. So cut something tall on this side to go with something tall on this side. This room is my home office. I have my own home piece business that I've had since 2003 when I first discovered isogenics and loved the idea of sharing it with other people. It made such a big difference in my life that I liked to share it with others, and I made a video about that. So if you want to watch that, I'll put a link in the description box and you can see my story and why I chose this business so many years ago and why I love it still. And on that note, I needed a place to concentrate all of my isogenics in one spot. It was kind of just here and there. I use my home office for my photography business with my husband. I do all of my editing here, but I also run my home-based business with isogenics here, and I wanted that in one place. So I just thought I need a cabinet. I need a cabinet dedicated just for isogenics. And instead of going shopping, I shopped in my own shed, and I had this. This used to be my TV cabinet. Remember those? Everybody had this. I painted it white a while back when I wanted to go for more of the shabby chic. It's oak, and hubby did not want me to paint wood, but I rather have it white. So it's been white, and I just love it. Super cute, and I love that I brought it back to life and gave it a new life, and I'll show it to you now. The only thing I had to do to this cabinet, it was missing one of those shelves, and I got a shelf at Lowe's. I was so happy with myself because I did it myself. I had them cut it to fit, and I am so not a fixing it girl, so it was really such a treat for me to fix my own shelf. It sounds like a small thing, but it was huge. Huge. This shelf here was high so that you would put your VCR right there and your TV would fit in a big square right there. So hubby drilled some holes and put it down a little lower, and it's perfect. So what I have over here is all of our isogenics. We don't carry any inventory of products, so everything that's here is stuff that it's just for me and hubby. We hate to run out, so there it is, all in one place. Everything that is refrigerated is in the refrigerator. All of our supplements are in the kitchen, but the food, the shakes, the bars, the chocolates, the snacks, they're all in there. And then right here is paperwork, catalogs, things that I need there, and then more paperwork's gonna go down below. And then I wanted to decorate it with some fun, motivational things, and it just seemed like everything was this blue color because I love it so much that I went to the store and I thought a pop of color would be pink. So pink and blue. So I got this frame, and it's just cute. It's butterflies, think outside the box. Then I got this frame, Dream, Believe, Do, Repeat. I already had the little dream in blue, and I moved my clock. It was hanging where the painting is now hanging, and I took away the corner unit that was sitting there, wrought iron, and I'm going to use it somewhere else. It was just too crowded. I want to show you over here. This is the cutest little rolling cart. It is full of things that have cords, and I haven't figured out a way to organize that. There's the office staff. He is very helpful. He keeps me company. And then just my shelf unit. That's one of my vision boards. You'll probably see that a lot of that has happened, so I need to do a new vision board. And then this area was the area I decluttered. Let me turn this off. That's the area I decluttered. This is where I do my makeup. And another shelf with books and things. I think I would love to paint Buster's crate white, or just buy a new white one. Can you paint stuff like that? My messy closet that I'm going to declutter. Very excited about that. And I'm excited to keep my desk cleared off because, man, I'm really good at, you know, keeping it cluttery. That's one of my pictures. Oh, you can't really see it. I still want to get a chandelier to put in here. I have a couple that I'm looking at online. It's so hard to tell online. I saw one at Lowe's that I like, so I'm looking at that. I just want to get the right thing. Something kind of modern, but still very chic, because I've got the shabby chic thing going on here. And so the bookshelves were always here. When the house was remodeled back when my husband was a little kid, his parents built these built-in bookshelves and little desk. And it's hard to give it up because those drawers are very handy for my office stuff. And so the shelves are full of my books and some of the decor, and I can't get rid of that. I'm behind my big screen right now. So in my business, I sit at this desk and I do some conference calls, and we use Zoom. We use a two-way, you can see. And so it's like with the mirror behind, you can see it's shining the light that I have on my camera. So the Zoom would just be like a big mirror behind me, and it just didn't work. So I needed a curtain to hide the mirror so that I could do makeup when I'm doing makeup. And then every once in a while, I'll close this to do a Zoom call. And that way what's behind me is nice and soft and pretty. So that's why the curtain. Otherwise I wouldn't need a curtain. But It's a nice backdrop. The curtains I leave open more than I leave closed. I only close them for a conference call. Other than that, this is how they're going to stay. And so I'm super happy with the results. I went through several different curtain choices until I came up with just shears. They're just basically invisible, like not there, not taking away attention. The big pop of color really is the walls and just some of the decor. So let me just show you some of that. When I saw this painting, I knew I wanted it so bad, and I said that in front of my hubby, and it was almost Christmas, so he bought it for me, and there it hangs. These curtains are not permanent. I have a couple of ideas. They're too short, and they're just not exactly what I want, but I definitely want white. There's still a lot of decluttering to do. I want to get to this big, huge closet that's full of stuff, and some of it's important and some of it isn't. And I would say it's probably like half and half. So once I declutter it, I'm going to see what I want to do with it next. Either it's going to become a decorative shelf area or it's going to stay a closet. But I think it's a lot of stuff in there that needs to go. I'm so excited to hit every room in my house and my shed and just get rid of stuff. You know, it's like I just want it gone. I was so inspired by so many decluttering videos that I've seen on YouTube that it just made me feel like I can do that. It made me feel like I can do that. So if you're thinking of decluttering, hopefully this might inspire you. I don't know if anybody could be as bad a pack rat as me, but it's just so nice in here. I could just sit in here and just feel great. I already do. It just feels like a whole new lease on life and a lease on my business. It's just exciting. And you know, the idea of decluttering is so freeing. It's like it's lifted my room here, and I want it to lift my whole house. I want it to lift my whole life. I want hubby and I to be free of all of this stuff. I don't want one day when I die for my kids to have to go through clutter. That would just be, not fair to them at all. It's just like making them clean up someone else's mess. I want them to know that every item they're looking at in my life was important to me, important enough for me to keep. And so I'm asking myself what really matters, and that's what's staying. What I really like, that's what's staying. Otherwise, it's going. If I wouldn't purchase it, bring it, buy it, want it now, it needs to go. So I look forward to more decluttering videos because they're coming. But thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed a tour of my home office before and after, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you so much for stopping, and don't forget, please subscribe if you haven't already. And there's a little bell if you ring the bell. If you click on the bell, you'll be notified whenever I put up a new video. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you next time. Bye now.